Hi, my name's Jaleesa and I'm a member of DMU Star, and today we're basically doing a demonstration to raise awareness so that other people can find out why we're a part of this group. And for me personally, the reason why I decided to be in this group is because there are a lot of misconceptions around refugees and asylum seekers. The general public seems to think that they're entitled to a lot of things that they actually don't get and have a lot of preconceptions about them. So it's just to raise awareness and try and make sure that they get the maximum amount of help because they're the people that really need it.
Today we've had a campaign where we were just raising awareness about STAR, about refugees, asylum seekers. The idea is to try and change public perception of refugees and asylum seekers. The idea that asylum seekers come here to scrounge on the economy is not very true as portrayed by the governments, especially the current government. The asylum seekers live on £5 a day. Asylum seekers are not allowed to work, sometimes even beyond the 12 months stipulated statutory period. Some of them live in abject poverty. Some live in conditions that are below the threshold. And these people, we know they're coming from torture. Most of them are victims of gross human violations of their persons. And it is for us students to stand up and raise this voice for them, because we know as victims sometimes they cannot even speak aloud. We have got one voice, and that is, let asylum seekers work. Let them have equal access to education facilities, because they are still here and they are still human. And above all, we are uplifting the campaign to end child detention. Whilst we appreciate the government's move to end this atrocity on these young victims of human violations, we want them to go a step higher and really not take any child to a detention center or whatever name they've given it, a new name they've given it now. We are just saying, let them stop.
Asylum seekers, we are fighting for their rights, to have equal opportunities and equal rights amongst people. Well, they're not receiving equal access to education and jobs, that kind of thing. I think everyone should be allowed to have access to education, just because it's the right thing to do. If someone's not an asylum seeker and they're getting access to education, why shouldn't an asylum seeker get the same treatment?